Hello, lovelies. Welcome to this week's Pick a Card reading. I hope you're having a better morning, afternoon, night, day, whatever it is when you see this than I've been. It's been just weird since I woke up. For some reason, my jammy pants were on the floor next to my bed for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Yeah, can't explain that one. And also, my TV decided it doesn't want to turn on, so I'm suffering. Thank God for the internet. But, yeah, I hear it clicking, trying to come on, and I'm pretty sure it's been doing that since I got home from work at 11 o'clock last night. So I doubt it'll come on, but if there's suddenly weird background noise, it's because my TV decided to function. Anyway, as per usual, 3 piles for y'all to pick from today. This week, it's sunglasses. These were my favorite. You'll see them closer up in a minute. These were my favorite until a toddler got a hold of them. Because if you don't know, I take care of other people's toddlers. And I can't fix them. And I think I'm going to have to bother my brother. Because if anybody can fix anything, it's my brother. So you have these. And then these purple ones that I also really like. So I do not bring them around the children. And these like round like 60s kind of mod type glasses. You'll see them, as I said, in a minute when we move on to the choosing your pile portion of this video. Also, as usual, timestamps down in the description below. And if you're new here, I hope you enjoy these readings. You know, they might not resonate with you. I hope they do. But they could potentially be seen by a lot of people. And, you know, they might be more related to them than you. But hopefully you enjoy this and it resonates with you. And if you want, you can always pick 2 piles, all the piles, whatever you want to do. All right? Let's get into the readings, shall we? Okay, welcome to your pile selection. As I said, pile 1 is my poor broken babies. I love these so much. These purple ones that I also love a lot and haven't worn in a long time. And these cute little round ones that I was like very obsessed with for a long time, and they, looking at them, kind of give me Johnny Depp as Willy Wonka vibes. So yeah, those are your options. Feel free to pause the video, take as long as you need to find which pile calls to you, and we'll get right into the videos. Okay? All right, welcome to pile number 1 with my sad glasses. Put them over there for now. Yeah, let's see what the cards say for you this week. First up, the Grim. I feel like the Grim comes out a lot, especially at the beginning of the year. He came out last week, actually in a pile that had this and Grim from this pile. This card's all about change, necessary change, unavoidable change, the kind of change you need to go through in order to grow and develop as a person. Embrace it. If you're one of those people that like has a hard time embracing change, go with it, because this card, it's like it's gonna happen whether you're ready for it or not. But usually when Grim comes out upright, you're like fully embracing it, right? You are aware things need to change, or you're very accepting of change, or you're just at a point in your life where you're comfortable and ready for like the next step in your journey. Okay? Let's see what your next one is. Oh yeah. Your next word is strength, which obviously is about strength, but also courage and having compassion for people and being focused. So, like I said, I think a lot of you are ready for change, and you feel strong, you feel confident, and ready to take on whatever life is bringing for you. If you've had like obstacles to overcome, that's helped build your strength, and you're capable of overcoming any obstacles that might come your way from this new change, whatever this week you might be going through. Because it might not even be that you're changing right now, you are in the process of changing. You are going through the necessary steps in order to approach this change with strength and courage and things like that. But remember to stay positive and calm and think logically, especially if you find yourself in stressful situations. Okay? Next. Ooh. The Page of Wands. Page of Wands is about being outgoing. And, turn these this way. Yeah, feeling outgoing, being creative, cheerful. Maybe you're finding yourself like maybe happier this week, or you have more creative energy this week, which are all great things. Especially with the Page of Wands, like these feelings are going to come quickly, and they're going to help you connect with your inner self and rediscover your talents and your originality and the things that make you you, to help you carve a path for yourself. And that alone could be the change. Maybe you're not normally like this. Hell, I'm not like that either. But I would like to be. And maybe you'd also like to be too. And maybe you're finally moving into that energy, that frame of mind where, hey, you know what? I'm just going to try. If there's something you want to do that you don't normally do or you're afraid to do, maybe try it. Be brave. It could lead to good changes. Okay? Ooh. This is the Seven of Wands in reverse. Seven of Wands. I keep doing that, and I don't know why. I did it in another reading where I mistook coins for cups, and I gave the right explanation, but for some reason the card in my mind is not the card that's in my hand. Seven of Swords. You see it. I'm just stupid. Seven of Swords is about starting fresh. Or taking responsibility. Maybe some of you feel the need to take responsibility for something, or come clean about something, or you're ready to like turn over a new leaf. Which again, the Grimm, right? So starting fresh. Ow! I hit my ring light. Son of a... That hurts so bad. Yeah. Some of you might feel the need to get something off your chest. Oh. Okay, side tangent. One of the ladies my dad works with, like, this is a good example. Not saying anybody's did this, but I feel like if you have something you feel like the need to say, you should probably say it. There's a girl that my dad works with that was telling everybody that the school she attends sent her some money, which is great because she's got rent to pay. And then the next day, a guy calls the shop and said he lost his money clip with the same amount of money in it that this girl was saying she miraculously got from her school. Now, I watch a lot of true crime, and I'm a little bit got paranoia brain, and that says to me this coincidence is too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence. Because she told that story, and by the end of the day, that guy was calling. And I feel like she maybe said what she said to everybody as a way to get it off her chest without actually coming clean. So maybe some of you have something like that. Not that you took something that wasn't yours, but maybe there's something eating away at you that you need to talk about. Okay? But that's just some of you. It could be like negative behaviors that might be coming across to people the wrong way, or something that you want to change in yourself. You have the strength to change, right? You have it. If you're like, sometimes it's hard to break like years of behavioral patterns. You can do it. The strength cards here says you can do it, but that's for some of you. But starting fresh, even with the Grimm, if you're trying to do something new and different with your talents and stuff like that, like the page said, right, carving your own path, that could also require strength, and that's a new start, right? This is also like starting fresh, right? Or turning a different leaf, like trying something different. So some of you might have like personal things you need to, um, come to terms with or work through, and some of you might be on a new creative path that's going to help you start fresh. Okay? But either way, with this card, you're on the right track to finding yourself as a person or being the person that you're meant to be, which is kind of great. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh. The King of Swords. The King of Swords is about level-headedness, routine, structure. Some people thrive in that environment. And even if you think you don't, it might actually help you, like kids. They do really well with routine. So sometimes that even carries over into you're an adult. Plus, they kind of like, since you start school, they kind of like shove routine down your throat, don't they? We all just kind of get used to it. But this card could also indicate a person, a strong, honest person that will maybe coach you or guide you and help lead you down the path you want to go, the path you're meant to be on. Oh. I wonder if this, like, for any of you that this, like, this, like, getting things off your chest, turning a new leaf, coming clean situation is. I wonder if this is maybe like a therapist. Or something like that, or a close friend that you feel comfortable opening up to. Somebody you feel you can be honest with that's not going to like judge you or something like that, right? Somebody you're comfortable talking to. That could be this person. But for some of you, the creative path people, this could be somebody with experience, somebody who can help you get your ideas off the ground, things like that. But overall, like on a personal note, this card's about paying attention to logic and not letting your emotions overwhelm you or letting your heart lead the way. Sometimes you need to let your logic take the forefront, and like don't let emotions like cloud your judgment. Don't let that be like, oh no, that's not what you want to do. This is scary. This is whatever. Yeah, this card's about critical thinking, so make sure you're using your logic brain, and if you have to make important decisions, if you need to get something off your chest, you're thinking logically and clearly and making smart decisions that are going to help you and benefit you in the long run, because that's really what matters the most. Okay, make sure you think of every possible outcome before you like make decisions. Don't just be like, oh, I don't want to talk to anybody, whatever, or I don't need anybody like to help me with my venture, my idea, whatever it is, because sometimes you do, even if you don't think you do. Sometimes you might come across something you don't know how to do or deal with, and sometimes you just got to suck it up and ask for help if you need to. Anyway, last one. Ooh, yeah, the Fool. Overall, I think the majority of you probably are headed into a new beginning, as a person, because this is all about, again, new beginnings and adventures, and maybe being on the verge of something new and unexpected. It might require like a leap of faith, right? It might be asking you to like take a step outside your box, outside your comfort zone. But the change will be good, and it'll be welcome, even if you don't think so at the moment. It'll be a good one. Okay? It kind of asks you to like be a little bit more risk taking, because like I said, thinking out, moving outside of your box, outside of your comfort zone can be a little, a little bit adventure, a little bit risk taking. So if there's something you need to work through and maybe you need to talk to somebody, that could be scary. That could be a risk you need to take. But if you're working on a creative path, if you're like carving your own path for yourself and it's like a career move or something like that, and you might need to like ask colleagues for assistance or somebody else who works in that field, don't be afraid to do what you need to do because new things are coming, good things are coming. And the strength card is here, so don't be afraid, right? Let's see what this is. Ooh, the freeze card. The freeze card is about not doing things too quickly. And like make sure you take things at your own pace. Don't try to rush things. Right? Don't try to like get things done and get them out of the way. Don't not spend enough time on something. You know what I mean? Like if you want to get something done so you can move on to something else, sometimes that can be more of a hindrance than a help. So make sure you take things at your own pace. Don't try to rush things. If other people are trying to rush you, don't let them. Just go at the pace that makes you comfortable. And also make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin. Some of you might be overextending. Especially like maybe that the carving your own path portion of this reading. That could also be you're spreading yourself too thin and you're trying to do too much and it's kind of making you rush. And maybe you need like a little bit of help and you make sure you don't spread yourself too thin. Okay? Anyway, that's it for pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Yeah, I will see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, welcome to pile number 2 with my lovely purple sunglasses that I should probably really start wearing again. Let's see what the cards have for you. First up, okay. This is one of the festival cards. This one is all about reaping rewards for your efforts. And maybe a little bit of effort still needs to be put in to complete a project. But you're far enough along that you're going to start seeing benefits of your work. Could also mean, because if you look, there's a door in that fairy mound there. This could also mean the closing of one door and the opening of another. So some of you might have something that's coming to an end this week, but it's okay because it's leading you to more opportunities, new open doors and things like that, which is always great. Ooh. Next, we have the Empress. The Empress is about being kind to yourself. And make sure that you acknowledge and you search for like the beauty and happiness in your life. She's also kind of a card about the arts, like singing, dancing, doing things like that that'll that make you happy, things that are fun. Could even be like cooking. Whatever you enjoy doing that makes you happy, that's her. Make sure you're taking time for yourself and doing things that you love that make you happy, because then other people around you will be happy too, okay? But taking care of yourself first and foremost is important, especially if you've maybe been working hard here, right? If you've been putting in a lot of effort here, make sure you're also taking care of yourself, right? But in terms of this and like projects and stuff, she's also a card about creative energy. So it's however you're comfortable expressing yourself, whether it's artistically, writing, whatever, or even maybe even with your job, if you do like graphic design or something, right? Maybe you'll find a new way to express yourself through your work, right? Maybe even this recognition in your work, maybe you've created something new, something different, work related. It doesn't even have to be like the arts or something, okay? She's also a card about maybe for some of you, this is the time to start a new hobby. And that hobby could help you access the more creative side of yourself, because really that creative portion of your brain isn't just about like writing or drawing or music, whatever it, the creative side of you can also help you find creative ways to solve problems and see things maybe a little bit differently, which is really a benefit, I think, in most scenarios. You know, if you're at work and like this, you need a little bit more, um, you need to do a little bit more to complete your project. Maybe the creative side of yourself can come up with um, a good solution to get you there, you know? Let's see what the next one is. Oh, the Emperor. I don't know if I've ever gotten both of them out together before. This card is like this pairing really is like the power couple pairing, and they are a force to be reckoned with, whether that's you and whoever you work with. Maybe you work really well with your colleagues or a specific colleague. It could be your actual relationship with another person, another, like, you know, your romantic relationship. If that's your romantic relationship, good for you. Also, if it's your business relationship, good for you. Hell, if you have any relationship that can be like, you could even be best friends that are just like dynamic and you work so well together, and maybe you start a business with your friend. I think any relationship that these two come out in is just, it's a winner of a relationship, and that's really great. You know, friendships, partnerships, coworkers, if you get assigned to projects a lot together at work, siblings, you could like get on really well with like one of your siblings, things like that. But whatever this is, whatever connection this is, with this person, any connection you have like tight with somebody, it's going to help get you to the next level. And I want to say it's probably because we got this rewards for your effort, like work card right up here. It could be somebody you work with, whether you own your own business and you have a partner, or you get assigned to somebody. That's not really what I meant to say. If like at work and you work on a team, maybe you work with your team really well. And I like that. I like seeing that. Now, the Emperor is somebody who's very consistent and trustworthy and confident and very in control of their emotions. They're highly organized. They're very good at planning. They know how to persevere really well, and they can overcome any problem. Okay. This card indicates reaching a new level of mastery, usually in your work. So that's another thing that makes me think some of you are working with somebody, whether you have a business partner that you're starting a business with, or you want to start a business with a friend or whoever. I think it's going to go really well. So those could be characteristics you have, or characteristics that this other half of your situation has. So some of you, I think, are in a good place to really do well, especially work related. Let's see what the next one is. Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. I had to double check because I said the wrong card last time, and that's been a bad problem I've had recently. But I caught myself. Yeah, double checking. This is the Five of Wands in reverse. This is about teamwork and harmony, and any struggles that you've been going through, whether they've been internal or, you know, external, work related, home, whatever, friendships, whatever. This is all going to be worked out really soon. So a lot of you, I think, are really setting up for some real good to come your way this week. Yeah. Any Five of Wands in reverse, any conflict you've been facing is coming to an end. Work related, home related, friend related. If you've had issues, they're working their way out. All right. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh, Three of Swords. in reverse. I prefer these cards in reverse because they're better. They're better than right side up. Right side up, they suck. Three of Swords is about optimism. It's another one about perseverance. Maybe you've let negativity get to you a little bit, some of you, which is normal. Most of us do that. I think you're moving out of that energy, especially with this. And like you're focusing more on positive things, and you should, because you've got some good going on here. Keep moving forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Because that's, you're on the right path. Okay. Let's see. New opportunities are gonna come also with this Three of Swords. Let's see what the last one is. Ooh, yeah, Three of Wands upright. Lovely, love that. This is all about exploration. It's about moving forward. It's about leadership. It's about success in all areas of your life. As long as you maintain a healthy balance of planning and risk taking, which this card indicates you or whoever this person represents to you will help. With either you are working on finding that balance, or that is you that's really good at planning and knowing when to take risks and when not to, or this person's going to help you do that. They'll help keep you focused and in line with your path. Yeah, Three of Wands, opportunity awaits. It's also kind of a card about having to maybe leave your porch to meet it. So some of you might have to, well, like the first card said, put in a little bit more effort. I say as somebody who does not leave their porch to meet things. So do as I say, not as I do. Because if you do, big rewards come. This card indicates, especially in really, like I said, overall, right? Overall in your life, but specifically like finances and career. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, the Arrow. The Arrow's about a new surge of energy that's going to help push you towards your goal, and acting positively will help you get there faster. Okay? So that's kind of like the Three of Swords, right? Optimism and, overcoming things that maybe have knocked you down and not letting negativity affect you anymore. Okay? So I think some of you are making good moves this week. Most of you, I would say. I think, yeah. I think a lot of you are heading towards good things this week. Anyway, that's it for pile number 2, and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Okay, welcome to pile number 3 with my Willy Wonka, Johnny Depp looking glasses. They're very mod, very 60s, very twiggy. Did she even wear these? I don't know. I'm not that old. Let's see what your first card says. Ooh. Okay. This is a festival card. It's on the list of cards whose name I cannot pronounce. This card is all about resurgence and freshness and originality and new beginnings, which I love. Because sometimes you just need that. Sometimes you need to freshen things up a little bit. Sometimes you need to remember what makes you original and special and different. And that can sometimes lead to, new beginnings and all that good jazz. Let's see what the next one is. Ooh. The next one is Five of Pentacles, coins, which I usually call them. Because really they look like coins. So, this card is all about luck and triumph, improved finances, if that's been an issue for you, which, if it is, I'm sorry, and if this means it's going to get better, yay, I'm happy for you. Also could be like ill health. If some of you haven't been feeling well, you're probably going to start to get better, and if you've been unwell. I'm sorry, as somebody who has been sick since pretty much all of January. I feel your pain. I think today is like the first day, or maybe even yesterday was the first day where I wasn't blowing my nose every 5 minutes, and I'm less phlegmy than usual. So, yay, getting better. So hopefully you're also getting better if you're not feeling well. But this card is a sign about recovery in full force. If it's like health, or you've had like some bad luck, or improved finances, as I said, which is great because that's the coins card, and that's kind of what they're for most of the time. Also, if you've been going through hard times at home, tides are changing. Things might start to get better, hopefully. Maybe this week you'll start seeing improvements. And also for some of you, if the home thing's not your issue, now might be a good time to try new things. And maybe you find yourself saying no to things a lot. Try maybe saying yes to some things, to more things, or things you wouldn't normally say yes to. If you're one of those people where your friends call you up and they're like, hey, you want to do something? And you're like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Go out with your friends. If somebody says something to you that you don't normally agree to, like, unless it's something that's like really outside of like things that you would do, use your logic and your judgment. But like if you get invited to things, maybe try going. Or somebody says, hey, you want to like at work, if somebody says, hey, you want to work on this project, what do you think? Maybe do it. Try saying yes to more things instead of no, is what I'm saying. And focus on what you want and not what you're lacking, because that itself can hold you back. Okay? Because good things are coming. This is a card about triumph. Triumph is coming for you. It might be a little bit. It's not going to be like overnight, but it'd be more positive. I'm telling you to be more positive and put yourself out there, as I am the last person to do so. Listen to me. I speak from experience, okay? Do as I say, not as I do. All right? Let's see what the next one is. Six of Cups in reverse. Okay. These two... I feel like this is kind of specific, but some of you might need to hear this, so I'm going to say it. These two together can kind of indicate like deep childhood wounds, which I think on some level most of us have, things that we never really worked through, right? For one reason or another. Could be like a myriad of other things. You have parents that are like, yeah, we're going to go do this. And then like that never happens. That can leave a mark on children. Hi. I'm speaking again from experience, to the point where like, even when you're grown and someone says to you, yeah, we're going to go do this. And you're like, yeah, okay. And then you don't get your hopes up because, that is a lingering childhood issue. And then when it does happen, you're surprised. So, that's just an example. There are a myriad of other things that people hold on to from childhood. This is about making sure you're not letting past hurts spill over into your present relationship. Any relationships, your friendships, romantic relationships, things like that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, right? Maybe you should... If this is you, maybe you need to put some time and attention into dealing with that. Maybe exploring your past. It'll help you maybe accept it, overcome it. Maybe talk to somebody if you need to. Because things like that, like I said, it's like make sure it's not affecting your present relationships, because it very much can. And you might not even realize that it does. So I don't know who needs to hear that, but somebody might need to hear that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. That's very important. And sometimes working through past issues that literally, I'm pretty sure everybody has at least one of, will help you. You'll be happier. And then people around you'll be happier. You'll see things getting better, things like that. So, anyway, on its own, The Six of Cups on its own is about maturity and independence. This is in the reverse. So it's about growing up and leaving home. Oh, yeah. Maybe some of you are finally like leaving home, moving out. Um, hmm. Uh, Maybe some of you are even, it's not even physically leaving. It's you might have already done that because I don't know y'all's situations, how old you are, what you're doing with your life. But um, maybe some of you have been like childish for a long time and you're just ready now and you're evolving and realizing, ooh, yeah, no, I'm ready to leave that behind. So some of you might just be moving away from childish energy, childish behavior, and ready to be a more mature person, which is great. Um, yeah, now's a great time for that. This card indicates that's a good time for you to make self improvements. It's not even, you know what? It's probably not even about like if you're childish. It's just about improving yourself. You know, if some of you have like been thinking, I really don't like the way I've been acting, or, you know, you recognize unhealthy behaviors or negative patterns and things like that. This card is telling you if there's anything you want to work on with yourself, now's a good time to do it. Uh, Especially if you're holding on to some stuff. If you're holding on to some stuff, now is maybe a good time um, to do that, because in order to grow and move on in life, you need to uh, maybe let some things go. Holding on to the past is going to keep you in the past, and it's not going to help you become who you're meant to be in the future. Okay? Next one. Ooh. Next is the Six of Wands. Victory and triumph. Um, that's a card about success, right? Um, hmm. If you feel like maybe the other people don't notice the hard work that you do, which is probably most people, I would say, um, you know, people are going to start noticing, whether it's like your coworkers, your boss, your kids if you have kids, because kids are really good about not showing appreciation. I say as somebody who takes care of two toddlers. Um, but things are about to change for the better, right? People are going to see the effort you're making, and whether it's in your personal life, with your self-care, with your work, wherever you're applying yourself, people are going to start to notice and they're going to appreciate it. And that's always nice. That's really good. Because this card predicts success in the presence of onlookers. So no matter what your goal is, whatever you're working on right now, it's going to end well. You're going to succeed and things are going to be good. Let's see what the next one is. Oh, yeah. Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about celebration and happiness, winning on a lot of different levels, business level, personal level, things like that. This card overall, good things are coming. Things that give you cause for celebration, spending quality time with people you love and appreciate, people who love and appreciate you. And that's going to help you move into like a good mindset that'll help you maybe come up with like new ideas, or like, you know, whether it's you want to be creative or in your work, and whatever it is, people are going to really really enjoy it. People are going to support you. Things are going to be good. Also kind of maybe joining forces with others with that Three of Cups. So maybe maybe you'll work with somebody and that'll help you also. Because sometimes working with other people can really open up your creativity because everyone sees things in a different way. Let's see what this last one is. Oh. The Ace of Coins. The Ace of Coins and the Three of Cups points to, for some of you, new friends or business partners or friends you do business with. It's a card about going out there and networking, which, hello, like celebrations. Like, there's usually like some sort of, when people network, there's usually some sort of cocktail party, get together sort of thing. Or at least there used to be. I don't know what they do now. Not that I've ever been to some networking function, but I've seen them on TV in the 90s. But whatever this relationship is, right? Most likely a business relationship, because this is the Ace of Coins, will be mutually beneficial for both of you. And like, you might even become close with this person. Like, this person might become like a very good friend to you instead of just a business partner, or they're already your friend and you go into business together and it actually goes really well, right? And your business thrives and you guys work really well together. Because this card indicates like long lasting like prosperity and fruitfulness, right? So you might be moving towards that this week. I mean, you're not starting a new business this week, probably not, unless you've been working on it already. But some of you might meet somebody that you want to work with, right? Especially if you, like, with these two cards, if you've worked some stuff out and you're really in a good place, that might be the next step for you. Even this success in the presence of onlookers. I think some of you are going to make a business decision this week that's going to end up being really, really lucrative in the long run. But you know, that's a process. It's not going to happen overnight. Let's see what this one is. Ooh, yeah, Thunder. I like Thunder. Thunder is a card about good luck. Good luck coming your way as long as you stay true to yourself and using your unique vision, your unique sense of emotion to express yourself and help you develop new ideas, because it's good to be original and true to yourself, because people like genuineness. Is that a word? You know, people like seeing you when you're genuine. You know, they like honesty and things like that. So I think some of you might have some stuff to work through, but overall I think things are going to work out really well. And for people who are maybe looking to start a business, you might be meeting your like ideal business partner, or like your friend. Maybe you're sitting down talking to your friend and you have this brilliant idea and you make move towards that. So I see good things coming this week that are probably going to lead to some good things later on. Anyway, that's it for pile 3. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week. Bye.